can feel the temperature rising in my heart. Thinking of you close to me and breathing in my ear. Longing for your sweetest voice ignites me, yeah, yeah. I am reaching out. I wanna feel a real love, a real touch. Blasting fires of love, reaching out. I wanna feel there's no limit. I'm longing for you all through the night. I am reaching out. I wanna feel a real love, a real touch. Blasting fires of love, reaching out. I wanna feel there's no limit. I'm longing for you all through the night. You set me free and light up my way. It is you alone, shining in the dark. You're brighter than all the stars in the sky. Here I'm chasing for true peace in my soul. You set me free and light up my way. It is you alone, shining in the dark. You're brighter than all the stars in the sky. Here I'm chasing for true peace in my soul.
Everyone loves to run to the place where darkness rules all the time. Everybody loves to dance to the beat that grows the shadow inside. But your love brought me out of that place and showed me the route to rise. You're never gonna let me go, there's no hiding from your love.
I am reaching out, reaching out. I wanna feel a real love, a real touch, blasting fires of love. Reaching out, I wanna feel there's no limit. I'm longing for you all through the night. I am reaching out, I wanna feel a real love, a real touch, blasting fires of love. Reaching out, I wanna feel there's no limit. I'm longing for you all through the night. I am reaching out, I wanna feel a real love, a real touch, blasting fires of love. Reaching out, I wanna feel there's no limit. I'm longing for you all through the night. I am reaching out, I wanna feel a real love, a real touch, blasting fires of love. Reaching out, I wanna feel there's no limit. I'm longing for you all through the night.
All right. Wait, where's the music? There's supposed to be music. Where is it? 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 There we go. There we go. Now we got some music. That was a big blunder on me, but welcome to this stream. This is the second live stream on YouTube. I used to stream on Twitch. I still do that to this day. It's just I'm giving YouTube a try because I've been making content since 2012 or something on YouTube, and I haven't been making any of them ever since that certain period of life. But here I am back again on YouTube again. Whew. All right. So first thing we're going to address is that we're going to be playing Forza Horizon 4. And we're going to be using the God hand technique, which is pretty much one hand on the transmission, on the other hand on the steering wheel. And the whole purpose of this technique is it teaches you how to be very optimal on the speed of the car, especially on the corners. Like the optimal steering angle on a racing driver is likely 90 degrees. So when you turn your hand from one side, which is 90 degrees, to the it meets up to the center, to the top, which is, well, it's hard to explain than to just show you. The whole point is your steering angle shouldn't go beyond 90 degrees left and right. Otherwise, you're doing something wrong about it and you're probably going a bit too fast. But yeah, that's generally what we're going to do today. But before we do that, we got something else that I want to do before we actually start the actual stream. And that is to discuss about a certain car, and it is the Mazda 6 MPS. Now, I've always wanted to have a Mazda 6 MPS, and the price for the cars are reasonably affordable. They're not affected by the inflation and the price rise like the Silvias and the other, especially the Hyundai S2000 that we're using in Forza Horizon 4. But here's the thing. Just because something is underrated doesn't mean that it is actually a good car. It could be pretty bad, and that's what I'm on the ropes of, because I don't know enough about the Mazda 6 MPS. I do know the basics of it, that it is a unique car in a way that it is a sedan with all-wheel drive and is powered by a 4-cylinder turbocharged engine, which does come from a Ford from what I heard, but don't quote me on that because I actually am unsure about that. But I don't know enough about the car, because even though there are some reviews about the car being, oh, this thing is underrated, oh, it's very good and all, there are people who are like, oh, it's not even that good at all. It pales compared to the Evo and the Subarus. To me, I'm like, yeah, but it's its own unique thing, and that's what makes it great. It's a road car. It's not meant to be designed to go off-road. It's Mazda's like greatest encore before Mazda Speed got dropped out, and we never got any like sports Mazda sub-brands until that new logo, which is rotary. But I'm not a fan of rotary engines. I prefer inline 4 engines. So yeah, I till this day have not decided whether I should buy a Mazda 6 MPS or not, because there hasn't been any reviews that are from Australia to really credit it, to be credited enough for me to like just go in and be like, oh yeah, I can understand that, because most of it's from the US or any other country, so I can't really like be sure about it. Until now. Why did I just glitched up? I have no idea. I wasn't supposed to like, what is going on? Why is my transition? It's swipe up. It's meant to be swipe up. So let me try that again. Yeah, that's weird. It just swipes up. I think that's wrong, but the whole point is there is a video made from an Australian, and the channel in question is Redriven. They've made, after 18 hours to this day, a video on should you buy a used Mazda MPS or Mazda Speed 6 if you're in the US. And we're going to go ahead and do a reaction video on it, because I am so looking forward to know what is wrong about the car, because that is one of the things that I was worried about. The reliability issues with the car. I've read some reviews about it and I'm like, ooh, oh, it's slide. Oh, that's why it wasn't working. Now it works. Okay. So yeah, that's what we're going to watch. We're going to head on over to the break stream. I just realized something. My mic wasn't on the entire time. So I'm going to repeat exactly what I just said. So here we are on the scene of the break scene. I have the video there. Redriven is the channel that we're going to be watching. I am subscribed to the channel because I am generally a fan to them. And I do have the dislike plugin on as well because YouTube is very stupid with their decision of removing the dislike button. It will make no difference. If anything, it makes it even worse of a platform. And obviously, it's not as bad as the hero program, but we won't talk about that. We won't dive deep into that. But what I just said before, until I foolishly realized that my mic was off the whole entire time, is that one, that car is actually modified. Even though it is technically a used Mazda Speed 6 or MPS, if you're here in Australia, it is still a used car. So he does make a good job pointing it out that it is a car that still applies to every other like base models and stuff. But I don't think he's reviewing the base model. He's reviewing the top spec version. So I have to keep that in mind. But so far, it's been pretty good. The views have been good. Oh, I forgot to mention, you subscribe to his channel. If you're Australian and you want some reviews on used cars, he's the channel you should watch. Let's hope he does really well. Exactly. That's true. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Mm. So, yeah. I was debating on the Mazda Speed 6 or Mazda MPS because it's just a regular car that you can drive and it's not that slow at all. And yeah, I just wanted a car that you can drive on the road. I don't want like cars that are over like 300 kilowatts. That's way too much because I'm not going to be able to fully utilize all that kilowatts on the road. Otherwise, I'm considered a dickhead. So yeah. But let's see if the car's reliability is any good, which we'll get to later on. Oh yeah. Hmm. It sounds okay, to be honest. Who the hell said that? Who said that? How dare they? It's a Japanese car. They're reliable as hell. Jesse? See, that's another reason why I wanted to buy the MPS over the Evo and the STI. Comfort. This car is, again, designed to be driven on the road, not off-road. Now, granted, there is a Mitsubishi Lancer Ralliart Evo Egg. Evo Egg? No. A Mitsubishi Lancer Ralliart, which is basically an Evo X, but dialed down to have softer suspension, a smaller intercooler, and a smaller turbocharger. It's essentially like a tune-up ES with all-wheel drive. And it's only available in automatic, which I'm not fussed by because I think it suits the car because you get the top spec version, which you can choose between a 5-speed manual and a 6-speed automatic. And I was debating on getting that Evo, but the problem of the Ralliart, but the problem is the transmission. But outside of that, that was another viable solution, another alternative to the Mazda MPS. But anyway, going back to this. Yeah, he's right. You should compare this to the Liberties, not the Imprezas. Oh yeah, that's another reason. That's another reason why I was considering the MPS over the Evo and the MB Rally Arts. Yeah, yeah. I'm holding tight on this. Mmm. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it is. It is good to point out the small problems like that. No, they're not. Not in Australia. Not in my area. They're actually considered banned, so I can't really drive it. But now I have full license. I can. Oh yeah. Yeah, they actually made a video on the ultimate guide on buying a used car, and I've watched it. It's very well detailed. So if you're going to buy a used car, watch their videos before you go in there and give the customer the car, the buyer, I mean the seller's hard-earned cash. So yeah, that cracked me. Whacking. So it reminds me of like, oh, the fuel system is empty. Let's tap it a bit. Ah, we got full tank. Yay. It reminds me of that. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Still worth pointing out. Hmm. I kind of like the luxury seats, but the only thing I don't like about it is it's leather, and leather is, I think, very expensive to fix. But I could be wrong. Maybe leather is easier to fix, but still, I prefer vinyl. Oh yeah. Oh, yes, an Instagram. Yep. Ah. Now, before I begin, I realize that he hasn't mentioned about subscribing to his channel, so I'm gonna do it for him. Make sure you subscribe to Redriven. I've already done my part, so you should too, especially because of how well his contents are for used cars. So make sure you like and subscribe and hit the ring the bell if you really want to be the first person to watch it. I'm not fussed. I can watch it whenever I feel like it. So yeah. Anyway, Jim. Yes. Ooh. Oh dear. Oh dear. Bruh. Oh, it uses timing chain. It's not a time belt. It's a timing chain. So if the engine goes out, that's it. Oh dear. Ugh. Massage, sure. Oh dear. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Oh, really? Oh, here we go. Jeez, that's a lot of things to consider. Yep. So, I coming out from what I heard from Jim here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try my best to find a non-tuned Mazda 6 MPS, and obviously they're underrated, so they should be pretty easy to find, considering that I did find one that is stock, quote unquote. But I have to obviously be over there and ask the mechanic to just check in and stuff. But well, we'll see. There is a little bit of hope. There's a little bit of hope. Ooh. It really does. Oh yeah. Hmm. They are. Oh yeah. Yeah. Wait. What did he say again? Wait. Go back again. Oh, low cost of emissions. Hmm. 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 Ooh. So, based on that video, I'm just gonna go ahead and put the music on and turn off this screen. Where is it? Where's the screen? Where's the screen? It's right here, and then I'll turn the music back on. Where is it? Where's the music? There it is. Probably put that up. Oops. Putting that up. Alright, so based on that video, I should be able to get one. But like he mentioned before, it has to be a mint condition, a stock MPS that isn't like modified to an extent. If it was modified, it has to be modified correctly. And if it ticks all of that boxes, then yeah, I should be able to own one and maintain one over time. That being said, one of the things that does turn me off on this car is the fuel. It's not the type of fuel that it drinks, it's the fuel prices. Considering that inflation does play a huge factor in the economy, and because of that, I have to like spend a lot of money on my current car, which is just an economical like compact sedan. I'm not going to tell you what car it is because otherwise it will dox me out. But the whole point is, the Mazda MPS, considering that it is an all-wheel drive car and it's very heavy, yeah, I don't think I'll be able to live with the car. But if I don't drive it too much, then it should be alright. But outside of that, I hate to say this to myself, but maybe I should skip on the Mazda MPS, because as much as I really admire the car, and the game that really got me into the car was Wangan, Midnight Maximum Tune, I'm just gonna have to say no on it, because as much as you can maintain the car, and that there are some great examples out there, in the long run, I'm probably gonna spend more money maintaining it and fixing the gremlins and issues with the car than to, you know, have money to spend it on other things. So, good video though. Because of that, I was able to make a great decision not to get the car, which is possibly a good idea, but we'll have to see. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and play Forza Horizon 4. Let me go ahead and fire up the game in the background, and I'll go ahead and mute myself. So BRB.
Forza Horizon 4.
Alrighty. Let's go ahead and fire up the game, but before we do that, we have to go into the audio settings and turn off the turn on streamer mode, because they have copyright music. We do not want to face YouTube, you know, copyright strikes because of that. I mean, you don't get copyright strikes from it, but still, it's better to play it safe than sorry. So yeah, let's go ahead and turn this, put the Windows Media Player on so that I can like play my own music, because we won't be playing Forza Horizon 4 music. Again, as much as I like the hospital music, well, I don't think anyone else wants to hear that. So we'll be listening to some Inertial Drift Eurobeat instead, because Initial D. What better way to play Eurobeat music that isn't copyrighted than from an indie dev. Now, let's go ahead and play the music and explain the car that we're going to be using. This is the car in question, the Honda S2000. Now, I've actually done some slight modifications, mostly cosmetic, which you'll see here, to make it look as close as the anime as possible. And I've got to say, I think I've done a decent job making it look like it. Like, the rims are the same, the colors are the same, the whole body is the same, so... And even the spoiler is almost the same. The reason why I say it's almost the same is because the one in the anime is actually taller. It is about this high. This one is like at near center, so yeah. There's another one here, but unfortunately it's not that high enough. So yeah, we'll be using J Racing spoil on that one. But now we're gonna go ahead and slightly modify the car to my liking. And I think for the sake of it, we'll keep it at B class. But at some point we'll make an A class version. That's for sure. And that's when the challenge comes in. So yeah. Let's go and slightly modify the car. Let's go ahead and put the racing diff on, transmission, yeah, put it to sports. It does drop down the PI significantly, so that's good. I'm gonna go ahead and switch on to the sports brake. We're not gonna do anything with the suspension because the Honda S2000 stock suspensions are really good. We're also gonna add in some chassis, which will drop the PI, but it will increase the, you know, the stuff that you can add in. Okay, so here comes the nitty-gritty parts. Generally, I'd just go for the exhaust because it lightens the car up, followed by the intake manifold, which some cars don't have, but this one does, so that's good. Alright, so this one bumps it to 704, so I'm not going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and, yeah, I'm not going to use any modifications in that. I guess we'll do the street flywheels. Now we're going to see if we can squeeze any more, like, tunes on it. So, sports spring. Okay, this might be good. It does technically lighten the car up. Oh, it actually does make it a lot slower. So we'll keep the spring, the stock spring, as I said. I think I also did that, so that's good. Last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add in the drivetrain, which does lighten the car even further by 1 kilogram, which does make a difference. So, and see if I can squeeze any more of the clutch. No, I cannot. It doesn't even matter because the clutch comes down to how well I change gears. So I don't think I need to change any of that. Yeah, I think this is all good. It should be good to go. 218 kilowatts, 1,074 kilograms. It's not turbocharged, it's naturally aspirated, 1.5. Should be good to go. I didn't change the tire compound because it is B-Class, and I think the tires should be okay. Alright, without further ado, let's head on over to tuning. Crank up the gearing, because this car is capable of... Oh, it's not. Oh dear. Oh, 260? Okay, I guess it's only capable of going up to 260. Which is fine, because this is a B-Class car, and 260 is, admittedly, not a lot, but it's better than nothing. So yeah, let's go ahead and try the car out. Let me turn off the... There we go. Alright, let's listen to the engine first. Okay, let's go. Alright, let's try and drive the car in the God Hand technique. Yep, that seems good. Yep. Now, because it's naturally aspirated, I can rev it up to, like, over 9,000 RPM. So it should be okay. Yep, that seems pretty good. Seems very nice. And all. Oh, I forgot to do one thing. I gotta get the camera on. There we go. Sorry I didn't show it yet, but yeah, there's my camera. Should be there. And yeah. We'll go ahead and continue on. Yep, it seems pretty good. I'm able to control it. Now I do need to try like driving the car at like high speed corners, just to see if it like oversteers when I going properly, like that, for example. So it's fine. It's fine. It's actually doable. Which means I don't have to do any adjustments to the roll bars and the drivetrain. I mean, and the limited slip diffs. So that's good. It feels so awkward to drive like this, because I'm so used to like driving it normally. There we go. But I generally want to see if I can actually do this. Also, full disclaimer, do not do this in real life, because this is something that could stress the gears. Because if you lean your hands on the gears, it actually does damage the gears, so don't do that. Do not use this means to impress your girlfriend, because it's not ideal. It makes you look cool, but it's only going to make you stupid when you break the gears. And then you got a very huge price tag to pay for the repairs, so don't do it in real life. But for entertainment purposes, like in-game simulation, it's totally fine. It does make you look cool, so it's fine. Simulation is cool, even though this is a simcade, which is simulation and arcade all jumbled up together. But yeah, this car seems pretty good so far, but we don't know until we challenge someone in a B-class race. And the track in question that we're going to use is the Colossus. Yes, I do simp for that track because it is a good track for me. I always drive around it. Otherwise, it's the Goliath or any of the street race. But unfortunately, it ain't Forza Horizon 5 where there's restrictions to what class car you can drive in street race. Because you can pretty much go X class and someone could just rock up into like the same class or lower, and then it becomes an unfair advantage. Oh my gosh. This is gonna take a while to get used to. But it is manageable. It's a B-class car. B-class cars are generally manageable when it comes to, you know, performance. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, why did I brake? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. On a different surface, like grass, it is pretty hard to control. Yeah, it seems pretty alright. Yeah, should be doable. I'm worried about the A-class version. That's all. But this B-class should be alright. So hopefully, when I do challenge someone in the race, I should be alright. That is if I get someone in the race. Alright. Well, let's begin searching for a player. Wait, how many people are on at the moment? 30 people. That should be okay, I hope. PvP. I'll be shocked if someone actually does challenge me in this race. They're probably going to rock up in a muscle car. And the last thing I want is rammers. I might have to turn collision off then, just in case. Okay, that's good. Oh boy. Yeah, seems good. Yep. Manageable. Oh. Hard to correct, especially when it's raining. Swaying back and forth a bit there. The mic is closer to the steering wheel than you think it is, and I don't feel comfortable with that. I might have to move my mic a bit further inwards to where I'm at. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, corrected it. Seems alright. Also, I'm not going to be streaming on Sundays because that's my day off of streaming, so yeah. But in the meantime, I did upload a new YouTube short, so do check that out. In the meantime, we're finding no one in the race. And if that's the case, then I'm gonna have to like turn on the what? Turn down the what? I might have to tune up the car, is what I'm trying to say. Tune up the car and make it so that it is A-class. Which is not ideal, but it might be necessary considering that not many people like B-class over A-class. And you know how that turned out in that race I had last stream. Oh boy. That went totally well. Yeah, haven't found anyone yet. I guess no one is no one doesn't like the God Hand reference. Kind of wish you can actually edit the poster so that you can get like unique looks to every blueprint that players make, because that really sells the custom events. But Playground Games is so stupid, so they don't even wrap their heads around that. Like, you have photo mode. Why not use that photo mode as a means of creating your own poster for the custom blueprint? It's such a simple thing, and yet they couldn't wrap their heads around it. Plus, there's not really much you can offend. Like, obviously there are, like, offensive liveries, but you have the ability to turn them off. So, yeah, you can just do that. So why the long face playground games? Oh wait, you naturally have a long face. You're always sad. That's why you never want the community to, you know, strive and have a fun game. You have to somehow drag them down with you in terms of sadness, depression, restrictions, and dumbness. Yes, I am talking trash about not trash says. I am talking trash about playground games, and rightfully so, because they totally deserve to be criticized for their pathetic creation that is Forza Horizon 5. That game is inexcusable. And speaking of inexcusable, the person who just joined in the race, they have no excuse to leave this race. They have to stay on. Please stay on. I want to have this moment where I can use this car and race against a rando. We'll have to see how well this goes, because I haven't drove B-Class before on the track of Colossus. But it should be easier, considering that we are driving a slower tier car. Kilometers have been limited, so it should be alright. Oh boy, the pressure's on. Alright, let's brake. Start event. Alright. Also, this is how I usually drive in Wengun. The God Hand technique. Although, because I don't really steer that much. But at some point you will. And that's when I have to put my hand like that. Alright, let's hope this goes well. That I can go through the Colossus in the God Hand technique. Let's do our best. And hope for, you know, a miracle that I will finish this race in first place, because I don't have any confidence in myself. Alright, let's go. Oh! Now I understand why the doc has a hard time driving in this style, and why he vomited in the at the start of it. Okay, I guess they want to learn how to use my S2000. Great. I thought they were gonna break. Oh, DMK stake. Alright, alright. Let's hope they're not ramming me. Last thing I want is rammers, alright? I don't want rammers. Better not. Right, here we go. No strict response. We're good, we're good, we're good. Oh boy. They better not leave in the race. In the middle of the race, man. My hand is actually in pain. My right hand is in pain because of how, like, everything is all, like, dependent on the angle of the steering, and when I turn downwards, it feels awkward. It's like that duct tape. It's like that duct tape challenge. Not the one where it becomes kinky and such. That is reserved to TikTokers. We don't talk about those people. Oh boy. And everything should be alright. Obviously, he's racing against a knockoff God Hand, but I'm doing okay. This is actually manageable. I'm actually happy that I'm able to race against someone random, and I'm using the God Hand technique and the S2000 from the anime. Well, it's not accurate, but close enough. And let's turn over here, put a little gas there. Car turn a bit. Yep, that's good. Obviously, I'm not driving optimally like God Hand, but hey, I'm doing the challenge. And I'm completing it so far. And there's a head camera. There's a hand camera, which proves my point. So, yeah. Oh boy. I have to let go of the accelerator there a bit. Okay, we're doing good. So far, the DMK state guy isn't leaving, so that's actually good. So, sometimes I wonder, am I doing the heel in tow correctly? You guys can decide. Comment down below if I'm actually doing the heel in tow properly. The only clue that you get is the blimping from the speedometer. It's like, that's how you heel in tow properly. Alright, this is where I need to... Oh, actually, it's B class. I can actually go full on. Yeah, oh, damn. Here we go. So... should have gone second gear there, but you know what? Third gear I'll take. Oh, my left leg, man. It's not doing anything besides the clutch. Alright, here we go. I know you can cut through there, but I'm gonna do it properly. Alright! We're doing pretty good. My hands are stiffening up, man. My left foot is actually shaking. I don't know why. It's probably because I am nervous and something such. That's probably why I'm fumbling my words right now. But I'm driving a B-class car, so it shouldn't be a problem. There we go. Okay, I can go flat out here. Let the I ease off the foot for a bit. I don't know if you can see my right hand, but hopefully you do. If not, then I have to angle it a bit. But my left hand is on the gearbox, so my right just naturally comes from the steering wheel. So there's proof that I am using the God hand technique. It's not like I have a third hand that is on the other side of on my right hand. All right, we're doing good, and trail like a bit. Hey, how you doing? I can't reach out at the moment because you know what they say, don't text and drive, but I do see the text, so I'll get to you at some point. Please leave a message after the beep. Oh! I forgot I don't have the voice mod on! I don't have voice mod set up, so I don't get to hear the beep! Damn it! I'll have to get that set up. Oh, gosh. Oh, boy. I just read the chat, and they just said, hey, kid, want to know about, you know, quality and stuff? I live in Australia, and there is no such thing as good video quality there, sir. Our internet speed aren't that good at all. Even if we have a decent one, the video quality would just dip down. Like, what would you rather deal with? A decent video that runs smoothly, or a high-quality video that once in a while cuts out? And yeah, I chose the latter. That's why it is as it is. I still want to experiment on the video quality side of YouTube, but just so you know, this is the second time that I am streaming on this platform. Twitch would look better, of course, because I've actually streamed for a while there. I think about 2-3 years on Twitch. Whereas on YouTube, this is just baby. Oh, boy. Seems alright at the moment. Stream quality is okay. Wait, what? Okay, now I'm going to have to, like, finish this race quickly so that I can see what you're talking about. Because I'm nearly there. I'm almost there. I'm almost there. Well, at least I answered one of my FAQs, so even if it isn't the answer that you expected, it's out there. The video archive is there, so that's good. Well, there you go. I've defeated a guy who wanted to use my car, and yeah. Anyway, let's see what who it is. It is Cielo Joes. Yes. Say hello. You are featured on the hand camera. Want some fanfiction of questionable qual... Dude. Ah, this is why you don't text and read at the same time. You don't read... I don't read the questions properly when that happens. I like your style. Anime man in my stream. Yeah, it's called VTubing. You have an anime avatar. You don't have to show your real life self. You get the best of both worlds. So yeah. Screen. On my screen. Screen, stream, same deal. You're watching me. That's all that matters. So what's this fanfic of question? Oh no. You know what? I probably shouldn't say that. I think I get it. Woo! Questionable quality. Boy, boy, boy. Are we talking about Overwatch? Are we talking about some TikToks or damn? Because they have questionable content in terms of quality. Oh boy. Let's see. Space battles, graded basket of fanfics such that... I'm sorry, man. That's a can of worms for another day. That shall be a can of worms for another day. But now, we're here for God Hand. That does sound a bit cursed, though. Actually, you know what? You did pique my interest. I will go ahead and have a look at that. It's not too bad, I think. The I think part really makes me sus. Actually, let me go ahead and fix this thing. All right. All right, I'm gonna try something. All right. I'm going to make a noise, and I need you to leave a message after the beep, okay? It's coming right about... Yep, it works. Okay, so it does work. That's good, that's good, that's good. Alright, I'm also gonna try this. Let's see. Does that work? Is that good? Alright, so let's see. This message is helpful review. Oh. Oh, you wrote that. You wrote... So let me get this straight. You wrote Space Battles, Grady's basket of fan fiction, so you can hunt for someone to roast the shit out of at 2 AM. Is that what you're trying to say? Yeah, I looked at the image. I looked at the message that you sent. Apparently, YouTube doesn't like it when you're writing the word hunt. I think it's better if you say, I'll be honest, I'm seeking for someone to roast the shit out of something that you wrote at 2 AM. What? Well, I'll go ahead and pop some cash because I got $20 in my pocket. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. God damn. I don't even have to read it out loud and I can be like, ooh, okay. Oh. I'm sorry, man. I hate to say this, but there's a typo, and whenever there's a typo, that's unprofessionals, and yeah. I'm gonna tell you right now, you need to learn how to spell the word between right, because B-E-T-T-W-E-N is not the right way to spell the word. Well, there's your roast. There's your roast. Oh no, ouch. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna roast you on. Just that typo. The story I haven't read fully, but I hope whoever does, they'll have a good time. That is objective, okay? That is a fact. You did make a typo. I don't want to like roast you for making a fanfic, because making a fanfic takes effort. And when you do it correctly, it feels good. You have that sense of accomplishment. That being said, when you make something bad, oh, it really hits you hard, and I don't want you to feel that way. So, yeah, I want you to feel at ease. This is supposed to be a cozy, funny stream as you watch me fail driving a rear-wheel drive car. Because I don't like rear-wheel drive cars. They're really hard to control, but so far, I seem to have conquered that. So, yeah. Hopefully, your fanfic does really good. I saw the word tech talks, and I'm like, okay. Alright. You've got a good setting there. I volunteer as tribute for the content. I mean, if you're voluntarily volunteering yourself, I guess I may as well. Alright, you know what? Just since you're here, I'll go ahead and make that an exception. Alright, let's go. I am a voice actor. Well, soon to be voice actor. So, yeah, let's go ahead and read this fanfic of yours. I'm just worried that it might not... it might just be like a goddamn moment. Alright, I'll go ahead and read it. Let's go ahead and... What the heck? Okay. Oh boy! And I'm gonna have to change the mic somehow to have that echo, but I don't have the echo moment. But I guess I can just prop it up. Alright, let's go. So, Chapter 0, A Rookie Goddess Thesis. We need a voice for this guy. What sort of voice do you want this guy to be? Do you want him to sound like the generic... do you want him to sound like a generic, like, anime guy? Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna go ahead and wing it. Alright. Chapter 0, A Rookie Goddess Thesis. I woke up at a TED Talk. I'm sitting in the third row by the center aisle. The room is packed. On stage, between a podium, a young woman with silver hair going to her ankles and purple eyes, wearing what could be called a nun outfit, stands with her eyes closed and hands together as if praying. The screen behind her shows a colorful set of TTRPG dice on a table. After a deep breath, she opens her eyes and begins. Oh Lord, what is luck? The question stated in a soft but regal tone. Have any thoughts of how I got here, or if it's a dream? Okay, there's a... I'm not sure if that's a intended typo there. Hold any thoughts. But you wrote any thoughts. So that's another typo. Oh gosh. Oh no! Oh no! Oh gosh. I've already pre-read that. Alright, you ready for this? Alright, here we go. Take a man, remove his willpower. What would be left? The sum of countless internal and external factors, past and present, connected to a network beyond moral comprehensions, pushing the individual into being something that had no say in. I put in the effort to refocus on listening, understand first, judge later. A few moments later, that's my domain. That's what people pray to me for, to bend chaos, to make it align with their plans and wishes. Oh, ho, 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 ho. That's not obvious. I just added up for the funny of it. Not judging might prove difficult. The unexpected shift in direction makes me nervous. I tense off and sink into my chair. As for my own desires, well, after being promoted from the divine equivalent of call center customer service. I've been assigned to select teens and young adults who meet an early death to embrace a new isekai in the world of fantasy where excitement and adventure awaits. Wow, it is an isekai. She speaks more energetically. The chair is somewhat comfortable, even though there is something sticking under up my ass. Obviously, I added that just for stupidity's sake, but yeah. It gets worse. I am back. I'm breaking in the cringe. You see, there is an ever-constant effort to begin order to the transit of souls between the myriad of inhabited worlds to make up existence. After one eternity or two later, the system in place seemed to start working pretty neatly. Local deities can, through the proper procedures, get a reliable influx of hero wannabes from normal worlds, give them a powerful skill or item, and let them loose to slay their enemies or die trying, and maybe bring in some modern comforts and values to the usually backwards lands of fantasy. Through this system and a good bit of flair and bullshittery my predecessor have successfully convinced hundreds of youths to abandon the guarantees of eternal peace or a comfortable reincarnation of their home country to try their luck at defeating the Demon King. None have succeeded. Doom, doom, doom. Or rather, that's unfortunate. The silence that follows is broken by more upbeat tone and a single clap. And then she speaks. So, after her retirement, the higher-ups decided to update our policies on selecting hero candidates. The old 2-minute sales pitch was changed for a proper trials and interview process to find suitable candidates that wouldn't die right away or do something stupid with that power that somehow makes that world more dangerous. Under your chairs, you'll find a form and a quiz. Damn, no wonder my ass felt so awkward there. The room is suddenly filled with a noise as everyone shuffles around to reach under their chair. I find a clipboard and a pen and dozens paper sheets attached. It's not paper, but it's close enough. They seem blank, save for a line at the top to fill out the name. You have 15 minutes to fill in your personal information and answer as many possible questions, as many as possible. You may start. Through the weirdness of the last couple minutes, being given a standardized test feels comforting. I close my eyes and count to 10 to get in the zone. I can process this whole experience later. I bring my focus into the now and stare at my sheet when writing has suddenly manifested. And then I grabbed a potato chip and I ate it. It's in Japanese. This is a nightmare. Next time on Dragon Ball Z, you're going to Belzerg! And that was my TED Talk. Thank you all for joining in. My cringe talk has ended. Oh boy, that was actually pretty... That was alright. Honestly, that wasn't so bad. Although, I stand correct on what I said before. The typo, man. You need to work on the typo. True just doesn't sound as good as through, so... she's British now. Yeah, apparently she's British. She's a nun. Remember, when she speaks normally, she's fine. But when she speaks energetic, she somehow becomes British. That's just how it is. I get one laugh. I consider this a victory. Yeah, you did got me. Like, it was the part where I'm like, oh, this is an isekai. Gaunt would love this sort of shit. That's the part I liked. She's British now. Yep. Thank you for this. No worries, no worries. Now we're gonna go ahead and go back to Forza Horizon 4. No, not Left 4 Dead! There we go. Alright, let's play the music. I can't believe I read that. But having said that, it is a good start. It is alright. The only objective criticism that I can give you is the typo. That's it. That's it, man. That's all I'm going to criticize. Alright then, let's go ahead and so yeah, spread the love and joy that is Isekai, and let everyone know that I have read your fanfic and laughed at the fact that it is an Isekai. So yeah. May God rest your soul. Even though I'm an atheist. Oh boy. What have I read? Oh man, that's probably the first time I've read a Isekai fanfic. You did get the setting though, right? The TED Talk. That is pretty funny though. You may now drive your car and you're done of my hopes and dreams as a rider. Drove over my... Oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm very sorry. I know I said before that I didn't want to roast you, but you kind of piqued my interest and I kind of want to, like, make your fanfic sound as good as possible, but it ended up backfiring on the both of us, so yeah, sorry about that. That's okay. You know what they say? Failure is the stepping stone to success. So, yeah. Learn from your mistakes, and eventually, you'll reach the point where you have created something glorious that everybody loves. People still love it, though. I'm pretty sure if you let someone else read that, they might like it as well. Alright, I needed to be slower there, but there's not a time in the Colossus where I'm gonna reach that. So there's, for example, right here, I just failed to go through that corner, but at some point, I'm going to, you know, get used to it, and yeah. Eventually, I'll succeed. So yeah. In the meantime, I'm just gonna go ahead and wait for the, I'm gonna wait for the next driver to curiously appear on the map and race against me. This ought to go well. This is now a core memory. Oh, it's not just a core memory, it is an archive. Oh no, the reverse here. Go, 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 go! It is now part of this stream, and I don't know what to say. Aside from the fact that, you know what? The fanfic's is not bad. Just fix the typo, and you're good to go. And you've got a good stepping stone. Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good. Alright, I think it's time we should step up the ante. We're gonna make this A-class. This car is controllable, but no one's racing B-class. So we're going to modify the car to A-class. But before we do that, we need to save this tune. Save setup. We'll call it God Hand B. There you go. I'm not gonna share this tune because everybody knows how to make a tune like that. Alright. Go to the festival and let's fix the car up. Tune it up. Make it faster. And to do that, we're gonna need to do some extra tuning. Starting off with the wheels. The tire compounds needs to be better. So rally compound. Rally tire compound. And that's pretty much it. We just give it upgrades from the engine and Bob's your uncle. It's that simple. Simple. Compare the market.com. You compare the meerkats.com. I don't know how to say it properly, but yeah. Now I can just do this. There we go. So now the car has a lot of power. And this might backfire on me. Okay, that's good. Alrighty-o. Now, can I actually also adjust the... Nope, I cannot. So, it is as it is. The car is fine. Actually, I want to check on the suspension. Does it actually make any difference? Nope. Nope. Suspension is stock and good. I will tell you my future wife on the... I will tell my future wife of the time I make a random Australian VTuber read my fanfic and bask in the nostalgia as she leaves me. I don't know, man. If anything, I think she would laugh. She would laugh with you. Because if she's your wife, I'm pretty sure she will love you no matter how cringy it is. Anyway, we got 271 kilowatts, 1.8 lateral Gs, and 1066. That is a step in the right direction. So let's go ahead and see if we can find anyone to race against. But we need to do some slight tuning. So yeah. Not so 277. That's too much. That's not enough. 280? What is going on? It's probably the spoiler. I'm gonna say it's the spoiler. Or I might have to drop that down to like about... Nah, actually, you know what? I'll keep it. I'll keep it as it is. We'll see how awkward this car drives. God damn, the car really has a thingy. Alright, we're good. Alright, it seems controllable. That's good. As long as I don't throttle when I'm turning, I should be alright. So it should be okay. So I can actually turn pretty stable. It's probably because of the tire width and such. That's good. I don't think I needed to gear down there, but hey, I did it. I need that practice. I need that heel and toe practice. So yeah, it's pretty good. I've yet to try it on the road though. I mean, on the on a proper track. So yeah, have you watched Initial D or have you just watched Isekais? Because the most recent isekai that I watch is Your Boy Kong Min. That's like a very good isekai. I mean, reverse isekai, because instead of the guy from the regular, or girl from a regular world join into the new world, it's the other way around. Oh wait, no, it's time traveling. No, I don't know. But the whole point is, it is technically an isekai, according to the, you know, according to my anime list. Sorry if I'm quiet. The cringe is finally hidden out. Oh, damn, that's unfortunate. I'm very sorry for that. Don't worry, I have a friend by the name of Gobbo the Goblin. He likes cringe, especially when he gets thrown off the cliff. I hope he's not watching because I just roasted him. Alright, A-Class. Speaking of cringe, you're about to see a novice player using the Godhand technique going through the Colossus against a rando in an S2000 from the anime Initial D. Tuned to be A-Class. Prepare for some oversteer rage, because this level 1 novice driver is going to have a very bad day. It's 12:18, so I only got a few minutes left before I have to end the stream. Sadly, it's that short of a stream. But there's not really much to show, is there? Well, we'll see how it goes. Okay, I can let go of the throttle here. Oh, why did I fall? Fifth shift there, it's supposed to be third shift. Well, there's your cringe. Oh, why is he upshifting when he's supposed to be downshifting? Well, because I panicked, alright? Okay, this car is manageable. This car is surprisingly manageable. It's probably because of the spoiler that I added in the back that's helping with the stability of the car. That's probably what the other S2000 needs. a stable, you know, spoiler. And look at that! The corner that I kind of overdid. I conquered it. See, one mistake, learn from it, and now I'm finally good at it. And I was using a much faster car as well. So now it should be good to go. The only thing that isn't good to go is the players that we're gonna randomly race against. Because there, once in a while, there will be some good players, and that's when my world goes upside down. And yeah. Let me go ahead and read that, actually. Okay. Alrighty. I watched the main ones. I guess Initial D just knows the music and memes. Ah, okay. Now, Isekai fanfic. I might have read nearly 1,000 of them. Oh my gosh. God damn it, man. Oh, damn. How many... I am not surprised that there are a lot of fanfics about isekais. Considering that isekai is blowing up in Japan. So, I'm not surprised. Oh! What I'm also surprised is the fact that someone has joined in. So, let's hope that we're not going to lose against them. Or, more specifically, lose control of the car when using this godhand technique. I wish I could stream longer, but I got work. So, yeah. But so far, my S2000, well, the Doctor's S2000 is driving admirably stable, which is good. I guess this godhand technique really does help, or it's just the tuning of the car. And the fact that the rear spoiler is really helping a lot to keep the car from oversteering. And the fact that it's raining, so the road is not in its ideal conditions. It's pretty good. Yeah, I think I like it. I think I might have to vomit at some point. Okay, now again. Switch to first gear. I hope you like the Eurobeat. It's from Inertial Drift, another good indie racing game. Including fanfics of Isekai series, crossovers of characters from modern series getting dumped into another, or self-inserts of people from Earth getting tossed into the series. Alright. This is gonna be super easy. Not only am I racing against a newborn baby, they're using a Volkswagen Class 5 bug. This isn't cross-country, kid. This is real racing. This is the true racing experience. Not the real racing simulator, which is Gran Turismo, but the true racing experience. Oh, shoot. I nearly dropped the gear there and missed the checkpoint. That would have been bad. They're doing surprisingly good. Not anymore, because I'm better at them in the corners. I'm just hoping that they don't ram me. I'm putting a little bit of throttle to let the car, you know, oversteer a bit. It's working! There we go. To my surprise, they're actually not doing that bad. Oh, there's a trail brake there. Not a good one, but better than nothing. Woo-wee! Alright, we're doing good. Dude, this car is top notch. This is why I wanted to get good at rear-wheel drive cars, because the S2000 is just one of the best rear-wheel drive cars out there. It's so iconic. That infamous VTech engine, that classless, I mean, that, not classless, the, what's that word to describe a, I don't know, man. What I'm trying to say is that this car looks timeless. There we go, that's the word. It has that timeless look. It doesn't feel dated. It feels like it's somewhat ahead of its time. Much like the RX-7, that design till this day still is one of the sexiest sports cars out there. So yeah, and the S2000 is no exception. It just looks glorious. It looks better than most sports cars in the modern age. And that's why it saddens me that they've discontinued the car, and yeah, we're never going to be able to see another S2000 till this day. A new one, at least. The last one we've ever got is the S660, and that's a K-car version, so it doesn't really count. Ah, boy! Do not read chat, Ender! Alright, I think I can read chat right now. There's a story about the guy who hates brown bronies, gets kind of well, learn opponent becomes an evil wizard. That actually sounds funny. That does actually sound hilarious. Being sent into the world that you despise, and then you have to, like, live through it. I think there was this anime where the guy went through his, like, a visual novel because his sister, like, had trouble going through it, but he knows, like, the ins and out of it, and then he died and he got reincarnated into another world of that game, of that exact visual novel. So yeah, that's it's hilarious. And now we have an anime where the guy reincarnates as a vending machine. I am not making this up. There is an upcoming anime where the guy reincarnates as a vending machine, and yeah. I don't know why I went to third gear there. I could have stuck to fourth gear. It is what it is. We should be alright. If you enjoyed this so far, please like the video or the live stream, depending on if you're watching this live or you're watching it from the VODs. Hope you enjoy your time, because even though I am a level 1 novice using the God Hand technique to drive a rear-wheel drive car, which I have low experience on, I am actually having fun, especially reading chat. And actually succeeding from oversteering, because the car is well tuned. This is the S2000 I actually wanted to drive. The one that does not oversteer too much. Oh yeah. Come to think of it, I don't think I ever crashed. Oh, I jinxed it. God dang it, I jinxed it. I'm going to eventually crash into something. Oh wait, the sign. The traffic post. That's fine. That's fine. I can crash into that. Okay, never mind. I didn't crash into it. But I'm pretty sure I crashed into one of the signposts. But outside of that, I think it's a very clean run against a rando. I didn't specify the rando has to be good at the game. So, yeah, I got away with it. It's probably good that I didn't title the custom blueprint versus God Hand, because most of the pro players would just jump in and just be like, oh, this guy claims that he's a God Hand driver. He sucks after beating me. I'm actually doing a decent job. It's not as fast as the Supra. The Supra actually does it in 5 minutes 40 something. No, 5 minutes 50 something. And we've just got 6 minutes and something. Alright, let's see what anime recommendations you have done. So, I like that you were talking about normal things like cars while my mind wonders, what is the weirdest shit you've read? The weirdest shit I read is called Frankenfran or whatever it's called. That manga is actually weird in a good way. So I think it's Frankenfran. Frankenfran is what happens if you have a Frankenstein monster as a lady who is a doctor and tries to solve problems in a unique way. I would recommend reading that manga. It's really good. I think it's called Frankenfran. It's really good. I've read the entire thing. Go read it. Support the author. Yeah. Wait, that got an anime? Yep. The vending machine got an anime. World of Tom games is tough for mobs, I think. Alright. Like has been dropped. Thank you very much. One very popular story, like 2 million readers, is a fanfic that continues the plot of Saga of Tanya the Evil after the war. Of course! Of course that had to be popular! Because the original author hasn't, like, made a season 2, have they yet, yeah? Huh? I don't think if it's even a fanfic. I think it's an actual thing. I'm not sure. But either way. When someone, like, makes a fanfic of an anime that doesn't get, like, a second season, like, I don't know, No Game No Life season 2, when? Yeah? If someone makes a fan anime of No Game No Life season 2, then I think that will blow up way before season 2 officially comes out. So yeah, that's the thing. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do this race again. Only this time, we're going to... Nope. Can I just scroll down? Yeah, I'm gonna do that race again. And let's hope that we get another player who is slightly more equipped for the race. So yeah. But yeah, I watched Tanya the Evil and the movie. It's very good. They're both very good. I enjoyed it. Alright. Speaking of enjoyment, let's see if we can enjoy this race again. Actually, do you want to see me drive a Supra, or do you want me to keep using the S2000? Just imagine an isekai where instead of getting hit by Truck-kun, you get hit by one of these cars. I got hit by an S2000. Now I have the ability... Now I'm sent to a new world, and I have God hand powers. I got hit by an R34 Skyline GTR. Now I have strong god legs. And now I got hit by an A86. But look at me. I have god speed in the corners now. Oh my gosh. Imagine a fanfic where you get hit by a JDM car, and depending on what it's iconically famous for, that's your superpower in the new isekai. Oh my gosh. That's a great... anime. I would read that, actually. That's a good fanfic. Imagine a manga like that. And there are a couple of fanfics that fanfics tin like other authors that continue it further into the Cold War period. Oh, yeah. Alright. Alright. I guess I'll just keep using the S2000 because it is true to the, true to my stream, and I want to keep it that way. So, yeah. And there's a couple of fanfics in a modern time, but it's in the Fate universe that Tanya gets summoned as a servant. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So Tanya, the evil, becomes a Fate character. Oh no. That just sounds so weird. It's like an isekai on another isekai. Wait, I don't think Fate is even considered an isekai. I'm not sure. It's more of a fantasy. Yeah, this car is very stable. Oh, the person who joined the race left. Okay. Yep. Cancel the event. Oh wow, the car surprisingly handles pretty well there. I'm gonna go over back to the Colossus and edit the custom blueprint. I'm gonna call it Verse God Hand. Race against God Hand. Yeah, I think I'll make a thingy called that. You can only call it. There we go. All right, let's do. Let me replace the. Let me replace this. Anything goes. And we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I would read a manga where a bunch of kids who loves Initial D gets hit by one of the JDM cars, and depending on the type of car they get hit by, they get god powers in the new world. That would actually be dope. That's free real estate for anyone who wants to make a interesting manga. There's just not enough car mangas. I've actually made a manga of a car. I've actually made a car manga before. It's on my Pixif, so if you want to check that out, please do so. In fact, I'm probably gonna bring it out right now. I've had the pleasure of speaking to some of the top authors of Fire Emblem fanfics on Discord, inspiring folks. Damn! That's nice! That sounds really good. Keep at it, man. Alright, let me go ahead and show you my, my manga. It's honestly kind of cringe as well, but yeah. It is what it is. Since you showed your work, I'll show you my work. It's only fair that you can roast what I have. Let me see if I can find it. It's right about... Oh dear. Where did I put it? Oh, here we go. Here it is. Alright, so here is my manga. Here's my manga. I also do digital art. All these graphic designs on stream, yeah, all of it's done by me. The only thing that isn't mine is is obviously the font and the music. All the music is from like their respective owners. But yeah, that's my one-off manga. I'm planning to do another one, but it's only a matter of time before I finally wrap my hand around it. So yeah. Okay. Oh shit, I forgot to change the bloody name. Alright. All I have to do is just change the name. Alright. I'll change the name. I'm busting to go toilet. So, we'll get this all set up and hopefully someone will race. Race. Race against God Hand. There we go. There you go. Save it around that. And I'll go ahead and run off, go take a toilet break, and hopefully someone will actually join in. And then I can just, you know, be alright with that. Let's see what you say. That covers art is based as fuck. Oh yeah, thank you very much, man. Oh my gosh, we actually got a player. Let me go ahead and show all of the messages that you have, because I can... Yeah, I can approve that one. Alright, all the messages should be approved, so yeah. I haven't read it yet, but it gives me the feeling it's a magical girl racing, like, or the car equivalent of Canol as your lane where Warship becomes waifu with some fight Eldred. No, it's just your typical girl just driving around the streets, and that's pretty much it. That's the gist of it. The girl is the Riz. Okay, let's go. Is the hand camera working? I need confirmation. Actually, I don't have to. I can just check it out from here. Yep, it should be alright. It should be working perfectly fine. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Endosun's stream where he will be using the Honda S2000 against an Audi TT Quattro. Oh, fuck. We're gonna get screwed. Oh no, they got Mike as well. Oh dear. Oh dear. I don't like the name as well. Well then, I'll go ahead and just see if we can beat this guy. 3, 2, 1, go! And off he goes. Great start on the Honda S2000. He changed the second gear, brakes down, and turns a bit. Goes in, changes the third gear, and look at him drive off against the Audi TT Quattro. And watch as he goes into fourth gear. Brakes a bit, makes his first corner. Clears it out with ease, and now he is going downhill, where he's up against Takumi Fujigara. I'm just kidding. He's up against an Audi TT Quattro RS. And now he's just going through the third corner at ease, leaving the guy in the dust. Little did that guy know that his mic is on, and I do not approve players who do that. After that corner, he is in third gear. He's going to go all the way into the red lines because VTech downshift the second, turns at the perpendicular corners, and now revs it up. Listen to that noise of the VTech. It is accelerating. Oh yeah. It is oh wow. And the guy left. Oh dear. Oh dear. The guy left. I guess he couldn't make it. I guess I made my statement. Woo! I accidentally switched to first gear there. That caused an engine brake, and that caused the car to oversteer, but I corrected, and I stand correct. So yeah, that's good. Well, it looks like the guy just left, so so much for all that enthusiasm. That does give me a chance to practice, so yeah. Guess I'll just clear the race like it's no tomorrow. But yeah, the car's very well tuned. It's just not that fast. It's more prone to handling than it is to acceleration and top speed, because the top speed is very limited. Oh boy. Well, it kind of sucks being the only driver in the map. Oh! Oh, I'll get to reading the chat later. I want to see if I can post the fastest lap. Faster than the Toyota Supra. Yeah, I'm gonna cut corners. The game allows me. Man, once again, I was so excited to race against that Audi TT Quattro, but little did I know he was a rage quitter. Sucks to be him. There we go. Yeah, there's the props that I hit off. That's probably what I hit in the previous race. You see, unlike the other guy who's using the Volkswagen Beetle cross-country edition, this guy just quits. I can't believe it, man. He's got a better car and he just lost and he quits. He doesn't continue racing like the other guy. And with that, the guy who was driving that cross-country Volkswagen, I have mad respect for him. At least he attempts to finish the race, because in the end he DNF'd. But either way, I respect people who do that, who stay till the end. Because even I tend to quit when I'm out of, you know, out of my elements. Like the yesterday stream, where in the end I thought I could beat a Countach driver, but I kept oversteering because the car wasn't well tuned, and yeah, I ended up having to retire. Retire in racing terms means you're out of the race. You're not out of the race entirely, you're just out of the race for that occasion. It might be faster than the my previous lap. There's a bunch of puddles here. Yeah, we're doing pretty good right now. Oh boy. There's what I hit. That's the wall. I'm looking at the chat right now. A what? I'm not redhead, I'm a brownhead. I have brown hair, that's why I'm brownhead. Unless you're referring to like, oh, I'm a rage person. Yes, I am a rage person. There are games that do make me frustrating, and for some reason people watch those videos. One of the great examples is my YouTube shorts. There are some rage-inducing moments from Forza Horizon 5. Yeah, that's a lot faster than the previous one. Captain, I cannot see shit. Oh, redhead as in angry man. Yeah. There are moments where I get really angry, so yeah. Okay. That wasn't really a proper race, was it? I guess we'll, let's see if we can find another racer and hope that the person doesn't, like, leave and actually race against me. Also, the manga that I made, it's not that long. It's actually pretty easy to follow. The dialogue is kind of cringy, though. That's the thing I kind of dread the most. Alright, let's go ahead and go back to the Colossus one more time and see if we could get one more player before we officially end the stream. Alright, PvP. Race against God Hand. Yes, I have a Tyranno, so there you go. Doing good. This is perfect. Actually, it would have been more perfect if the car has a better, you know, better acceleration. But it handles really well, so I am happy with that. Alright, if we don't find a race in the next, like, few minutes, then I guess we'll end it there. Yeah, we're doing good. Might have to change a new session just so we can get more players, and which in turn gives us more chances of getting a queue with a player. Oh, there you go. Oh, I forgot to use the clutch there. Damn, I'm so used to arcade games, specifically Wang Gun. Oh boy. Yep, we're good. Just gonna wait and see. I guess I've leveled up then. I guess I can put myself to level 2. Oh, we got a game. Alright, let me go ahead and slow down. Alright. Okay, that's fine. Alright, now we wait. We do be waiting. Let's hope the thingy is working. That's good. Alright. Let's hope this last race will be a good one and that they actually do stay on the entire race. 3, 2, 1, 0, boom. Alright, and cam should be working fine. This will be the final race before we end the stream. Let's end it on an encore. Oh boy. It is nerve-inducing right now, but this will be the final race. Whew, let's hope we do really well. May God hand be on my side, controlling every move. Oh, we're up against a Subaru. Wait, is this the same guy again? Oh, it's a different guy. Ah, the mic is on. Well, let's just go ahead and get this over with, shall we? Of course he's faster because he has all-wheel drive. But I got VTech on my side. Yes, he's got a boxer engine and it's a 4-cylinder technically. In a very weird alignment, but I have a VTech. VTech better. VTech strong. I'll stick to 4th gear here. Oh, we're doing super good right now. Oh boy. 2nd gear would have been desirable there. 3rd gear. Yeah, we're good. Okay, we're good. Man, my pedal to the metal. My pedal to the metal. There we go. Or rather, the pedal to the plastic because this isn't metal. Mizat 12 is really falling behind, but he's using a rally version of the WRX, so I'm not surprised. God Hand is just completely annihilating him. I think I can go 3rd gear here. Yeah, I can. I can just coast, lift and coast there. Yeah. Yep, we're doing good. That is brilliant. Uh-oh. Oh, that force feedback, man. Ooh. Oh boy, there we go. VTech! VTech, baby! I'm gonna cut this corner. There we go. If the game allows you, you may as well. It's called an exploit. Or rather, a shortcut. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and lift and coast on this one. Because I think I can do that. Comfortably. Yep, that's good. That's gonna cut few amounts of seconds, so that's good. Ah, yes! Well, this guy is still racing against me, because he does stand a bit of chance. Just needs to, you know, have a proper Subaru instead. Actually, I think you can actually use that car competitively in this race. You just gotta use it better. And there we go. Fourth gear here. Keep it stable. Dude, the car is so stable. This is such a wonderful car. This is the S2000 I envision. This is what I would love to own in real life. Not only that, it's also fuel efficient. That's the beauty of VTEC. It actually is fuel efficient. It's a sports car that is fuel efficient. You don't... Those are two things that don't normally mix together well. I'm gonna have to skip gears on this one. I didn't break the engine, okay? So it's okay. Okay, we're good. Woo-wee! I'm just gonna brake here a bit. Yeah, I can go flat out here and flat out here as well. That's good. Lift the throttle out a tiny bit. And then we're just going to third gear, second gear. Hit the traffic post. Whoever created that racing line clearly did not account the traffic post. Because you're gonna hit that regardless. Oh yeah, we're doing tremendously well. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna destroy some of these props. There we go. Just to get a good racing line. Oh, did I go under 6 minutes? I did. 5 minutes 59.564. That's the fastest I've ever done in this car on a steering wheel with God hand techniques. Damn, that felt so good. Yes, and that's a good way to end it. Oh. And the intro for the Twilight Saga from Inertial Drift plays in the moment I finish. What a great way to end it there. But yeah, thank you very much, CeeLo Joes, for joining in. Thank you, Mizat12, for racing. Yes, that's Sana. I drew that. I still miss her so much till this day. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and conclude the stream. And thank you very much for watching. Next time when I stream, I'll probably try a different game, because I think I feel accomplished. But if this video, you know, gets enough attention, then I might do another series for this. And maybe we'll try a different track. And maybe different cars as well. Like, maybe the RX-7. That's another rear-wheel drive car I wanted to learn to drive. And I do have some of them. And we can make it look like KSK's car. Oh. And the RX-7 FC and the one I was thinking before was the FWD, which is the iconic looking one, the one that looks timeless. But yeah, enough rambling. I'm gonna go ahead and end it there. Bye bye guys, and make sure you check out my shorts, alright?